Hey folks, everything new under the sun. Well, today I want to do a short video which I think is thought-provoking for me anyways, and it is about why I deleted my Facebook account. Now, I just did that last night, and I'm guessing I won't keep it deleted for long. Here is a screenshot of the email I received. This is from Facebook. We have received a request to permanently delete your account. Your account has been deactivated from the site and will be permanently deleted within 14 days. So it's nice that they give you some time to think about it. But I did this in part to really reevaluate why I have a Facebook account. Now, so one of the reasons was, well, security. How much information can people find about me on the internet? Now, deleting my Facebook account doesn't mean people can't find me all of a sudden, you know, because there's Twitter, there's my website, there's all other things that are connecting the dots, even things like LinkedIn, etc. But it's just one more data collection site. And of course, I use Gmail, so Google, Alphabet, you know, whatever that company is, knows everything about me. They can read all my emails. So it's not as easy as you would think to kind of delete yourself from the digital world. It's not easy at all. But I'll briefly show you how to delete your Facebook account if you want to do it. And this is what I did here. This is telegraph.co.uk. How to permanently delete your account. If you don't think you'll use Facebook again, you can request to have your account permanently deleted. I'm sure it doesn't really mean permanent because they'll probably keep it for historical purposes, for whatever. But at least you can think that it's deleted. It won't be accessible to general public, at least. However, after an account has been deleted, it won't be possible to reactivate your account or retrieve anything you've shared in your profile. But they can probably find it. Before you do this, you may want to download a copy. So you can download a copy of your Facebook, and I tried that once, and it's, you know, it's a huge amount of data, all your photos and videos you've posted, etc. But then you need to go to this particular link. You can't just go into the settings in your Facebook account and you know, click delete or something. So you need to go to this link here that you see, and you can go to this telegraph.co.uk site, or just, you know, type this into your URL into your browser, and it says click on delete. So they don't even give you a direct method. If you go to settings in your Facebook account now, you'll see a deactivate account, which is a temporary disabling of the account, not a deleting. You have to go to this special help page, which is hard to find, to actually delete it. It then says it may take up to 90 days for Facebook to delete all of the things you've posted, like your photos, status updates, and data stored in backup systems. They have multiple copies of your data, so deleting it does not mean deleting it. It's going to be around forever, and there's probably stuff that they keep regardless. While Facebook is deleting this information, it is inaccessible to people using the social network. Some of the things you do on Facebook aren't stored in your account. For example, a friend may have messages from you in their inbox. That information will remain even after you delete your account. So there's stuff that's linked in Facebook that you've done that will not get deleted. So some of it will, some of it won't. But in this day and age, like I said, deleting your Facebook account it's just a drop in the bucket of your digital information. Your information, if you use a Gmail account, it's all over Gmail, it's all over Google, it's all over Facebook, it's all over Yahoo, whoever you have your email with. So it's nearly impossible. But that being said, why did I do it? Well, one is privacy concerns. I think you know, this. I'm probably going to activate this again in the next couple of days, maybe even tonight, because I do use it for business. I use it for very, very light personal browsing, and I use it for communication with actually family matters. So I actually use it for family communication, as well as with my wife. I use it for. Use it for sharing photos with, you know, brothers and brother and sister and such. And like I said, I use it for business. I need it. I need to be able to access it so that I can check out business Facebook pages and you know, incorporate them into web development that I'm doing, etc. So there's reasons I need it. So I can't really get away with not having it. But it's interesting to start the deletion process, because it really gives you pause to think about, well, why am I doing this? And I hadn't really sat down and thought about it. Why? Why am I afraid of deleting it? What would I lose if I did delete it? And and it really gives you an idea of, well, why do you want to keep your Facebook? What is it that holds you? What is it that draws you into it? Is it the people? Do you need it for business? I wouldn't think many people need it for business, actually. My wife, for example, uses it for the groups, the Facebook groups, so homeschool groups and such. People just don't meet anywhere else. It's they need a social media platform to meet, or it makes it easier at least. People don't do that through email anymore. But I think it really really stops you and makes you think, what am I really using this for? Is it for good reasons? Or are there negative reasons that I've been holding on to it? So like I say, something to think about. If you're able, I think it makes sense. Because I need it for business, that is my rationalization. That is my excuse for keeping it open, I think. Maybe when I turn it on tonight or something. But it is hard to get away from. Absolutely. It is a tool in this day and age, even though Facebook now knows everything about my life, basically. And it would probably have been easier if you never got into it in the first place. But now we're stuck in it. But one thing you can do is you can lock it down. So I think I will be, when I re-enable it, I will be locking it down, preventing outside people from looking at it, and maybe even going to see what information I can purge. If you can purge like years past of information, I think I may do that, because that's useless to me. It's only kind of current stuff that I'm interested in, and interested in anybody seeing, as well as I post my YouTube videos to it as well. So it's a bit of a platform to get that out as well. So yes, I deleted my Facebook account. It takes 90 days to delete. I don't think, I think I actually need it now that I've kind of stepped back from it and said, well, what do I use it for? So information and thoughts for the next person who's on Facebook, and just be aware of where your digital information is. I think the biggest thing to know is that even if you delete all your social media accounts now, all your information is already out there. So whatever you've given out, it's on there forever, effectively. You can just assume it's there forever. Someone will be able to find it on the Wayback Machine if you want, or some other method. The Wayback Machine, I think it's the Wayback Machine, is a website that looks at websites. It's an archive of websites, and you can go back 10, 15 years of the internet and see sites as they were that long ago. So there's always an archive of your data. There's always your data around the internet somewhere. You can never completely get rid of it. So be very aware of what you put on it, because that may be used against you in the future, and that's certainly part of my concern. As we get into the last days and persecution of the Christians, for hate speech and all this sort of thing, there's no end of stuff that they will likely consider hate speech real soon, and already do. If you consider any theology in the Bible, basically anything the Bible says, and you look at the liberal lefties and the people these days, political correctness, pretty much the whole Bible is hate speech now. So just be careful. It's going to come back to bite you, and it will probably come back to bite me and every other Christian who's put anything on the internet, and that's most of us. So I'll leave it there, guys. Something to think about, and a step you may want to think about doing yourself.